Today, I am joined with Ryan Marston of Rubino & Lang Wealth Partners, who will be helping us answer the question, how much do I need to be considered rich in retirement in 2024? Over the past 15 years, Ryan Marston and Rubino & Lang Wealth Partners have helped retirees achieve their retirement goals at all different levels of income. Retirement can happen at all different levels of income and wealth. However, it is important that you follow the right advice for your savings bracket. So today, we're going to break down exactly that. In this video, we're going to walk through the different savings brackets in retirement and how much you need to be comfortable in retirement.
So today, the first question we're going to answer is, what is net worth? And it's a measure of your financial well-being. It's the difference between what you own and what you owe. What is included in your net worth? It's assets like cash in the bank, retirement accounts, non-retirement investment accounts, real estate, and personal property. It could be a car you have, and it would be the trade-in value of that car. What is excluded from your net worth? Things that are excluded from your net worth are any expenses, also any income sources like pension, Social Security, and things of that nature. Those aren't factored into your net worth calculations. What are the different class brackets? So you have poor, middle class, and then rich. To be in the poor bracket at retirement age, 65 to 75 roughly, it would be less than $10,000 of net worth. To be in the middle class bracket, it could be anywhere from $200,000 up to about $1 million. To be considered in the rich bracket, that would be the the 90th percentile of retirees, it would be about $1.9 million of net worth or higher. How has this trend changed over time? Like inflation, these brackets that would put you in the category of poor, middle class, or rich have gradually gone up on a year-to-year basis. What would be considered rich today at $1.9 million of net worth or higher? Well, 10 years ago, that was around $1.3 to $1.5 million. And that will steadily go up on a year-to-year basis. Why is it more important for the middle class to pay attention throughout their retirement years? Well, to put it simply, the middle class has to pay more attention throughout their retirement years because a lot of times you can't afford to make a big mistake. That big mistake could jeopardize your retirement years or drastically change it. Whether it's the market conditions, a market correction, an unexpected expense, that can really set back the retirement plan, and why it's crucial for you to pay attention to where you stand on a year-to-year basis. What are some important considerations if you're in the middle class bracket for your retirement journey? Well, if you plan for those unexpected expenses we just mentioned, or maybe market corrections that will happen from time to time, it will help put less stress on your retirement plan and maybe not cause you to alter things along the way. You can plan for things like a car allowance every 5 years, the water heater going out, or you're needing a new roof or driveway, the things that come up for everyone on a year-to-year basis, or maybe every 5 to 10 years. If you factor those into your retirement plan, the more accuracy you get, the better outcome we'll have. Also, some of the general rules of thumb, like the 4% rule, which a lot of people go by or use as a guide through retirement, well, it's a good guide, but you need to be more detailed to your situation in retirement. The 4% rule might not always be the best rule of thumb for you, but it's a good starting point. Where if you're in the rich or wealthy bracket, you can use the 4% rule because you have more wiggle room. You have more room for error throughout retirement. So some of those considerations, you really want to make sure you're just focused on your specific plan throughout retirement, not just at the beginning, but throughout your retirement years on a year-to-year basis. Is net worth the correct measurement that you should be using when factoring into your retirement plan? Well, net worth factors in things like the net worth in your house, right? That's the value of your house less the debt you owe on the house. And realistically, you probably won't be using that value, the net worth of the house, in your retirement planning for income purposes. So to look simply at your net worth calculation when factoring into your retirement plan probably isn't the best thing you can be doing. It's looking at things like, number one, your expenses, your different income sources you may have in retirement, whether it's Social Security, pensions, etc. And then also any retirement accounts, any investment accounts that you have saved for retirement purposes. Those are the measurements that you should be really diving into and looking at as precisely as possible when factoring into your retirement planning. So how much do you need to be considered comfortable in retirement? Well, that's not an easy question to just answer. There's no one size fit to that question. Everyone's situation is pretty significantly different. People will have different sources of income in retirement, whether it's rental income from properties, Social Security, fortunate enough to have pensions. Well, you got to measure those income sources against what your expenses are. And then the difference between the two needs to come from what your retirement accounts or savings vehicles have built to throughout your working years. So to live a comfortable retirement, you want to make sure that balances on those investment accounts, retirement accounts won't be overly stressed when taking those withdrawals out on a yearly basis. So you want to really sit down with a financial advisor or planner and go through these exercises to figure out if you can lead a comfortable retirement. And if not, then you can make some impactful changes now before it's too late.
Thanks, Ryan. Now that you understand the different levels of savings in retirement, you can adjust your retirement plan for the bracket that you're in. However, there are factors of retirement planning that we weren't able to discuss in this short video. So if you want answers to some of retirement's difficult questions, click a link in the description.